Hola a todos, ¿cómo están? Bienvenidos a la Esquina Española. Hoy les voy a explicar sobre el tercer proyecto para los niños del séptimo grado. Today I'm going to talk about the third project for the 7th grade. This project is super fun. It's basically the same idea as Shark Tank or any business pitching competition. So, what's this project going to look like? You are going to come up with one product to sell to me and to your classmates. So, in the project, I actually need you to come up with one product. This doesn't mean you have to invent anything. You can take mascara and relabel it with your own brand and sell it. You're basically preparing for the 8th grade trade show and kind of doing it in Spanish. So, this product needs to have a product name, and you also need to have a product description. In this description, I need to have one written paragraph about what your product is, how it works, when to use it, the cost of your product, etc. You also need to come up with a product poster. Now, since we're doing virtual learning, you can come up with a sort of graphic design poster that you send to me as a document. You can also take a picture of a big poster if you want to do it that way as well. The other part of this project is the auditory or oral component, and that is going to be one sales pitch for your product, excuse me. So you're going to be actually telling us what your product is, how it works, etc. And you are going to give this in a speech. So you're going to be speaking Spanish. You may have index cards, that's totally fine, but I do want you to upload a video to me recording yourself giving the sales pitch. So in your sales pitch, I will be looking for at least 10 direct object pronouns. Those are our lo, la, los, and las. I will also be looking for 5 at least indirect object pronouns. That's me, te, le, nos, os, and les. I need 5 instances of tener que infinitive, right? You have to or I have to, etc. 5 instances of superlatives and comparatives, and that'll be something we are going to go over next week. Also, at least 1 instance of saber, the new verb that we learned, which means to know, and conocer, our other verb that means to know. In terms of grading, this is out of 50 points. So the first 10 points possible are for your understanding. As usual, this is me assessing how well you understood the assignment and how well you understand how you can use Spanish in a business setting. This goes very well with our theme of our unit this term, which is shopping. Design is your next category in which you can get 10 points. If you show great effort in the design of your poster and maybe even the design of your video for your sales pitch, then that will give you 10 points. So far you've got 20 out of the 50. There are 2 categories that can each give you 10 points for your pitch. One is the written script. So that needs to satisfy all those requirements that I listed a little bit earlier. It needs to be in very good, clear writing. It's in Spanish, and it needs to have correct grammar. So that means look out. Do your subjects match your verb conjugations? Do your nouns match your adjectives? Are they in the right order? Are you using the correct direct object pronouns, indirect object pronouns? A good demonstration of all of those things will give you 10 points. So far, that's 30 out of 50. Then, of course, you have your video for your pitch. So this is the actual spoken component of your project. And this one, you need to satisfy all those requirements again if you want all 10 points. And the presentation needs to be in fluent Spanish. Now, again, it's okay if you read. It's okay if it doesn't sound like my Spanish or a native speaker's Spanish. But you do need to really try your best with good pronunciation and have some effective sales. Have fun with this. The last 10 points, as usual, are just for finishing the project. So if you meet all of those requirements, basically all the things I listed in the beginning of the video, then you should be good to go. You'll get your last 10 points and you will have a 50 out of 50 on this project. Best of luck, buena suerte. If you have any questions, I will have a place for you to contact me. Gracias!